Right, do you know what, my friends? I mean, I've done electric cars, I've done food, I've done aeroplane travel or air travel, whatever. But what I haven't done is motorhomes. There's a lot of channels out there doing motorhomes, and I thought, I need to do a motorhome video. So today, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm right here in Worcestershire. And I've got to tell you, it's supposed to be a lovely day today. And I was going to put a short t-shirt on, but I'm glad I didn't, because it's about 3 degrees. And I'm here to see my good friend Geoff Buys Cars, who's actually renovating a motorhome. And he was going to cook me breakfast, but because it's -10 or something now, and it was supposed to be 22 degrees, we're actually going to grab breakfast, so I'll show you that as well. So we're incorporating a little bit of food as well. If you're new to the channel and you do like the content, at the end, hit the subscribe button and also give us a thumbs up. How's the beard coming along, by the way? Some people like it, some people don't. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, without further ado, my friends, let's go. Come on then, I need a coffee. I'm actually, can't start the day without it. Right, where is Geoff Buys Cars? It is absolutely freezing this morning, and it was supposed to be warm. I don't know where he is. I'll look for an old Volvo. You never know what car he's in, actually. I don't know if he's in an old Volvo. He said to meet him at the Den Cafe. I'm looking for an old Volvo. I can't see an old Volvo anywhere. Where's the... Ah, there's Geoff Buys Cars. Ah!
Morning!
Geoff Buys Cars, where are we?
I've no idea. I'll tell you where we aren't. We aren't at the motorhome. It's too cold.
It's freezing, isn't it?
So we'll see if we can find some coffee instead. Have you brought this weather with you?
And it's actually really nice up north.
Get out.
You like your coffee though, don't you?
I do like a coffee.
Right, okay, so I'm hoping it's good coffee here today, because I need a coffee.
We went up to the motorhome because my original plan was we'd go to the motorhome. It'd be... I'm wearing shorts, Lee. I'm wearing shorts. It was so nice yesterday. I thought, go to the motorhome, invite Lee along. I'll make you some breakfast at the motorhome. We'll have a laugh, sit in the sunshine.
Yeah.
I got to the motorhome and my car started beeping, telling me that it was too cold. You know, when you in a BMW,
Yeah.
when it goes below 3 degrees, the car beeps at you to let you know that it's too cold to go outside. And I was just like, this is the plans out the window. So instead, we'll see if we can get a decent coffee somewhere.
Yeah.
And then maybe grab a breakfast. And then I'll show you the motorhome in a bit when it warms up. And I've got a surprise for you as well in the unit, which you'll quite like. Yeah, I've got a surprise.
Okay.
So we'll do coffee and then we'll replan the day.
Can I have something to eat?
Let's do that.
Right, come on, onwards. Wait for me, Geoff.
Hang on. You coming in or what?
Hey, a real fire, Geoff.
A real, genuine fire.
Get your legs warm, Geoff.
They're not going to allow this. Around net zero, they want to get rid of these, don't they?
Why?
Well, they're bad for the something.
You can't get rid of a real fire.
Yeah, you've got to replace it with a heat
If you
pump.
get rid of a real fire, you've got to get rid of jungle book.
Get rid of Jungle
The
Book.
whole thing.
Because it's all based
Who have we
on...
got here? Introduce yourself.
Geoff calls me Funky Phil.
Funky Phil. We need a nickname. Funky Phil, Geoff Buys Cars, and the Mac Master.
Exactly. So Phil's working on the motorhome with me, except we're not right now because we're all trying to warm up. But Phil and I go back a little while, and he's a bit of a craftsman, so he's helping me out and making sure that I don't bodge things too much on the motorhome.
Right, breakfast first,
Breakfast first,
then motorhome.
after we've warmed up.
Yes. I tell you what, the decor, is that a bit posh? The decor is very nice in here. Just have a quick look around. I've got to stop the B-roll here because
It's gone and done it, hasn't it?
it's gone and done it. Funky Phil, right? We were supposed Funky Phil. We're supposed to be having breakfast, and he's gone and stopped. He went, no, can I have some cake instead? Who has cake for breakfast? And what's worse, did you want? Is it carrot cake or what? Carrot? Who has carrot cake? That's just not right. What have you got to say about this, Funky Phil?
Oh, it all stems back to a holiday in Italy when the Italians were having cake for breakfast, and I thought, well, when in Rome.
So I think here we need to put it to the viewers. There's an accepted time in the morning to have a beer, isn't there? Yeah. So maybe there's an accepted time in the morning to have cake, and I'd like your viewers.
What's in cake? Eggs. What do you have for breakfast?
It's just bread, isn't it?
It's just bread with eggs in it.
Okay.
It's the same as having an egg on a toast.
So essentially, you've broken it down to say we're all going to eat the same thing. It's just that you've had it in a different.
We're all made of stars.
I want the viewers to tell us what time is acceptable to eat cake in the morning. What time is it acceptable to have a beer?
Look, that is just wrong, Geoff, isn't it?
Nothing wrong with that.
Cake, and what time are we at? It's only 10 o'clock.
I need to admit something, Lee. While you were in the loo, I had a piece of Phil's cake, and I think actually you might have made the right call. It's really good. It's excellent cake. But I don't know.
What if this goes viral?
If it goes viral, I'm very
It
surprised.
started here.
Cake breakfast might be a new thing.
It'd be on t-shirts.
Cake breakfast.
Cake for breakfast.
I feel like 11 o'clock is that's about the point when I feel okay starting to eat cake. But you've just mentioned that from a metabolism point of view,
Yeah.
right now is probably the best time to eat cake.
Yeah.
So maybe we've got it wrong.
Yeah.
But I've gone for an Eggs Benedict.
Now, I've gone from being the YouTuber that films full English breakfast to a guy now that has ordered poached eggs and avocado on toast with a fresh slice of tomato, not cooked, on a nice bread. And I do like a nice what bread do you call it?
You want a seeded or
You
a
want
sourdough?
seeded or a
ideally.
sourdough bread, ideally, yeah. So I've gone full. Well, it's not 180, is it?
Did all those full English breakfasts and fish and chips finally get to you? Because I know many of your viewers will
Fish
comment.
and chips for breakfast.
No, not for breakfast, but Lee does a lot of fish and chip reviews. You see.
Yeah, I still like my fish and chip,
Yeah.
but I do like poached egg and avocado on toast, and that's my girlfriend that's changing me into this.
You're always going posh, you see.
I am going posh. Anyway, we're here. This video is about a motorhome, but we're
It's
throwing
supposed
in.
to be, yeah.
But it's turned into a breakfast review now.
That's the weather for you.
Right, my friends, so the goods have arrived. Geoff has gone off somewhere, so his is going to get a little bit cold, but I have done some B-roll of it, and I've got mine as well. The eggs look absolutely perfect, nice glaze over the top. I've got normal white toast there, which I've gone for, but I could have had seeded. I've also got my fresh tomatoes, my avocado. So, before we go any further, just take a closer look, my friends. Right, I'm going to pop a little bit of, oh, I'm doing that the wrong way around, black pepper on there. How do we get that out? Is this working? Tighten that up a little bit. I can't get the black pepper out. That's not, am I doing that wrong? I prefer the large, I like the big black pepper things rather than these trendy things. Hale and Pace used to do that.
We lay to rest the body of London's greatest restaurateur, Salvatore Maldini. May he rest in peace.
A black pepper.
I don't really remember that sketch. There'd be somebody, getting it on or doing something, and they'd come in and go, black pepper. Anyway, so we've got the black pepper there. I'm going to cut into these eggs and just have a look at this. I reckon they're done to perfection. absolutely perfect. I don't know where this video is going because it's not meant to be a food review. It's about a motorhome, which we're going to go and have a look at very shortly. I can't get any black pepper out of here. I like my black pepper. I don't think... I think we might have... Here we go. We've got another one. Is that a black pepper? Let's try that. Let's try this one. That's better. That's more like it. Old school, although you need a bigger one. Right, let's go in for this. Nice fresh tomato. Got some avocado on there, which I always think is a bit of a gone off fare, really. Here we go, look at that. Spot on. He's back. Come on, Geoff. We need the thumbnail.
Can't fill it with a thumbnail.
No, you need to
Oh,
do
he's
the
already
thumbnail.
eating his cake.
You're going to be embarrassed now, aren't you? Ready?
That's very excited. Do you need more tongue?
Ooh, now. Ooh, we need a... Can we have...
I'm actually genuinely excited about this. This looks very good indeed.
Eat it, because it's going to be cold.
Okay, yeah, I was on the phone for 20 minutes.
Yeah. And I'm not using a thumbnail at
Look
this
at that,
point.
I've got a knife and fork assistant there. Did you,
You
see
have,
that?
yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
no, excellent.
Good.
Looks very good. Now, I tell you what, I've almost got breakfast envy. Yours looks very good.
It's
I mean,
excellent.
you didn't fancy cake?
No, I didn't fancy cake. No carrot cake.
Go on.
Come on,
Cut into
sorry.
it.
You ready? You ready for some egg ooze?
Yeah. This is the...
That was the money shot. Ready? And again? There we go.
Oh,
Beautiful.
yeah. This is the best motorhome video ever.
I know, yeah. Brilliant. We're, what, 20 minutes in and we haven't even seen the motorhome yet? The sun's coming out though, so it's almost time.
Right, conclusion. Okay, first of all, we'll do a bit of a... You know the trip? You watched that? With Rob Brydon and
Coogan.
Steve Coogan.
Which we still need to
We
replicate.
still need
We'll
to...
do
We've
that.
got to do
We'll
the
do
lakes.
that. Yep.
Right, that was the best one, by the way, the lakes.
Yeah.
It's time for Guess the Bill. Okay, is it A, 62.46? Is it B, 47.59? Or is it C, 51.55?
I'm going B, the 47 option.
Which was the 60
You made it up.
something, wasn't it? Yeah.
We have had 6 coffees.
We have had, yeah, it is 51.55.
Yay.
That is
See.
6 flat whites that we've had, eggs Benedict, some weirdo had cake, poached eggs on toast. So there we go, 51.55.
Can I just say,
Yes.
my eggs Benedict was spot on.
Well,
I
I was
very,
very
very
impressed
good.
with your eggs.
Yeah, I was
Considering
impressed
how
with
long
my
it
eggs.
sat there as well.
Yeah, my eggs were great.
Compliments to the chef, I think.
Yeah, they were
absolutely.
great. I'm going to give mine a 10.
So as an emergency breakfast that we needed because it was too cold for us to go see the motorhome,
Yeah.
it's
Can-
hit the spot.
As this is a motorhome video, and it's probably about 25 minutes into the video, we've not seen a motorhome yet.
Well, I've got an idea actually. I've had a thought.
Okay.
If we go up to the motorhome,
Yeah.
I've got another car that I'd like you to drive. I've actually got, not the one that we've been discussing, that
Yeah.
we'll talk about on my channel another day because we can't talk about it yet.
That's the surprise.
That's the surprise.
Can we not tell them the surprise?
Ignore the broken Porsche that I've got in my barn.
Okay.
What we'll do is I'm going to send you out in my £1,500 BMW 7 Series.
Ooh, a
I
7
think
Series.
if you rig your camera up in my 7 Series
Yeah.
and just enjoy the drive, it
Yeah.
would be interesting to see you driving a car that was purchased for less than a set of tyres on your car.
Interesting.
So maybe we do that next.
Okay, onwards. Right, here we are. So, come on, Geoff Buys Cars. What have we got in this? Is it a barn or what
So-
is it?
This is the facility that I'm renting to build my motorhome.
Yep.
And there's a few nuggets in here that I can show you.
Okay.
So, I'll give you the tour. The motorhome's over there.
Yeah.
So we'll talk about that next.
Okay.
And then we've got my £1,500 car that costs the same as a set of tyres.
BMW.
I'll take you around the block in that in a moment.
Yeah.
But for now, walk with me.
Do you know what though? I was thinking, my electric car, I've got to get to Ipswich later.
Nobody knows where Ipswich is. Even the people that live there don't know
East,
where it
East
is.
Burgolt,
Right.
right? And I'm just thinking, rather, because I need to charge my car,
Yeah.
I'm wondering whether the farmer would let me borrow the donkeys over there to get to Ipswich.
Or at least to tow you.
Or at
I
least
mean, that's a range extender, isn't it?
it is a range extender.
What you could have is you could have a little trailer on the back
Yeah.
with your donkeys.
Yeah.
And then when your range gets low, you attach the donkeys at the front.
I think you'll find, while I'm actually looking around this your carts, I should be charging. I should be finding a charger.
Do you want me
here.
to find you a plug?
Yeah, is there a
You've
plug
got-
anywhere?
you've got
Well,
your three-
actually, there's a wire.
There's an
here.
extension lead.
There is an extension lead
Yeah.
there. We could use
You
that.
could probably add your half a mile's range.
I've got a 3-pin plug in my bonnet, you know.
Have you got it with you?
Yeah.
Go on, let's plug it in for a laugh.
I've never used it.
Get it out, we'll plug you in.
We could plug it
Should we plug him in?
It'll take ages.
It
Do you
will.
know- do you know how long it takes to charge?
Oh, it's more than 24 hours, isn't
About
it?
36 hours, yeah. Oh, lambs.
Yeah,
Look.
We've got it all up here when you're in the Shire, as you see. When you come down
Oh.
from the grim north,
Yeah, look at this. Look at the lambs.
they are dead cute, aren't they?
Mint sauce.
Oh, mummy's out. Donkeys, lambs, and caravans.
Right. Come on, Geoff.
Right,
show
I'll
us.
talk you through it. So basically, we went away for 2 months, decided that we preferred being away than being in England, and then I saw a motorhome for sale on Face It Marketplace and thought, if I bought that motorhome, we can do whatever we want. So I bought the motorhome, got it back here, started stripping the back end of it because I found a little bit of damp, and then I ended up completely stripping the motorhome back to the shell, which I'll show you in a minute, and it's all being documented on my YouTube. We are aiming for a Greek island and Greek island, quiet, later in the year. So the plan is to drive the motorhome down through, I don't know the order of the
you film
countries.
all this?
Oh yeah, this is all going to
your
be,
channel?
yeah. So me, the wife, 2 kids, and some cats, possibly. Slovenia, Croatia, Albania, not necessarily in that order, down to a Greek island in my motorhome. That's the plan. And also, this needs to happen in May, so there is a time crunch. So if you're interested in the motorhome build, it's all on my channel.
Link on the end.
Link on the end. Now, when I got the motorhome and we stripped it out completely, Phil, who we met this morning doing breakfast, and I were inside the motorhome, and I went, do you know what? This motorhome really needs some more windows. And I started shopping on eBay for some windows for the motorhome, and they were really expensive. Then I found a whole caravan which had windows fitted to it, and I got the caravan for free. So the caravan, which is over here, we've stolen the windows out of it and fitted those to the motorhome, and my kids have basically been using the caravan for target practice, which is why it looks the way it does. I appreciate it looks a little bit up here at the moment. So that explains the caravan. What we need to do is take all the body off and everything, scrap all that, and then we've got the chassis of the caravan to use for shenanigans. We'll do something with the chassis, I'm not quite sure yet. So that explains the caravan. Further in the barn, you should recognise this one. This is the green Volvo that I used to Le Mans when I raced you. You went on the train. I went in the Volvo, and then we were camping with the Volvo. You did win. You did win. But then I had a car that we could use while we were at Le Mans. So really, it was a joint win. So that car, it went away to someone else, and it's come back in, and I really like that car, although it's developed a bit of an oil leak. Then we've got a BMW 330 diesel that I bought off a friend of mine when he messaged me and said, I need some cash, can you buy some cars off me? And I didn't really want to buy any cars off him, but I've ended up with that, and it's a very good car, and it's covered in muck because I've been using it. Next to that, you'll like this one, that's a Porsche 911, and I'm not going to explain on your channel why that car's here. It's not my car, but there's a story brewing on that one, but we're waiting for some legal shenanigans, shall we say, to take place before I can tell the story on that car. So I'd recommend subscribing if you want to know what happens when you buy a car from an auction with a knackered engine. All of that's coming soon. I didn't say that. And then on the end here, this is my brown Volvo. This is one of my favourites. And that's you, waiting to charge. That's what happens if you spend all your time charging.
That's it.
So there you go. So this one is off the road waiting for an MOT. It's actually on eBay at the moment. You can buy this car on eBay right now because I've essentially given up on that one because I told the whole world that these are incredibly rare and I'll never find another one. And then I bought another one. So this one's got an automatic gearbox, but I found one with a manual gearbox, which I'm going to keep, and that will be on my channel as well. But because I no longer need that one, that's on eBay. So that's on eBay. That's not for sale. That's not for sale because it's already sold. And actually that one's sold as well. So you can't have any of these cars. But next time you come, all 4 of these cars should be gone.
What happened to the Mini?
And the caravan should be gone. The Mini, I did a hilarious video where I said to the internet, send me some sealed bids to my inbox. I put out on YouTube, what I want you to do is email me and send me some offers. And the offers I got were hilarious. Like Arthur Snickers and job. Or like, honestly, the offers were so funny. I got 111 offers and only 76 of those offers involved money.
Right.
All the rest were favours and things like that. It was a very funny video. Anyway, I ended up selling it to a bloke in the pub who had offered me exactly what I'd paid for another car that I'd bought in the pub that night. So it was a bit convoluted. So that's what's going on in the barn at the minute. I don't own the barn. It's not my barn. I'm just storing all of my stuff up here. So let me show you the motorhome because this is quite exciting. Now, when I bought this, I didn't realise that we were going to end up stripping it completely. And it is yeah, there's nothing in it, literally.
There's nothing in the motorhome.
No, so we're starting from scratch, and we've got our own sort of take on how we want to do the interior.
Yeah.
And when I'm finished, it is going to be beautiful, but right now it does look a little bit hideous. So let me see if I can get you in the side door. That's what she said.
Here we go.
I might need to move it. Yeah, I need to pull it out of the way, and I'm pretty sure it's a left-hand drive, you see.
The Peugeot.
It should start, but I did leave the door open all night with the light on, so it might be dead.
Right.
But you're a big, strong man. You can push, can't you?
I can push.
So I'll shout you if we need you. So it's a Peugeot. It's a I think it's a 1990.
Yeah.
It's left-hand drive. It's an old-fashioned diesel engine. Bad for the environment, but very good for reliability, because they tend to just work. And yeah, so inside it was fully kitted out. It had a bathroom, it had a shower, it had a sink, it had a fridge, it had a hob, it had an oven, and I ripped it all out and took it to the tip. And my viewers didn't really like that. They thought that was hilarious when I ripped it out, and they've all been saying, you're going to need a toilet in that motorhome, you're going to need this and
Where
that.
are you going to go to the toilet?
See that field behind you?
Really? Right, following you, Geoff.
Right, so welcome to my new home. Now we're on an episode of Grand Designs. You can be Kevin McLeod.
Okay.
So there's a budget of £100,000, and the legal fees are going to be £120,000, and the end build cost is going to be £500,000. That's Grand Designs, isn't it?
Is it? What's your end build cost?
I'm hoping that I can do all of this for... I should have tidied up before you came round, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Normally they tidy for the film crew. Come on in, come on in. I don't know how much it's going to cost. Watch yourself.
Right, here we go.
If you can make your way to the back, there's a bit more space.
They're not electric skateboards, are they?
No, they're not. They're not. So,
Right, okay.
this is where you'll sleep. I'll sleep at the other end. No, so, I mean, this is the thing. When we started stripping the motorhome out, we found all sorts of damp up here. All of the wood was damp, so we've actually, so far, taken it all out. We've replaced all of that wood with good wood. This window is new. That came from the caravan. The window up there is new. That came from the caravan. All the damp has been stripped out. All of the bad wood has been replaced with good wood. And now, today, when you've gone to Ipswich, wherever that is, Phil and I are going to do a leak test on the work that we've done, make sure there's no water coming in, and then we can start to rebuild, and that's exciting. We've chosen a beautiful tweed interior for it. Ooh. It's going to be interesting.
When can they see all this?
I want to be on the road in this by the end of April.
Right.
So it's a big job.
4 weeks?
4 weeks. Yeah.
4 weeks' time?
4 weeks to be finished. So, yeah, we've got some sunshine this week, so I'm hoping things are
Do you know the sign of a true workman?
a to-do list on the wall.
It's the writing on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. So that's a good one. So this is one of the points on the to-do list. Teach Mrs. Geoff that it's called tongue and groove, not tongue and cheek.
Okay.
That's the type where you put two pieces of wood together, like what
Yes.
what do.
There's a lot of beeping out on this.
So yeah, so I mean, I was hoping it was going to be further along than it is, but yeah, this is the motorhome.
So they can see you building it on your channel.
Yeah.
And then driving it through Europe.
Yes, yeah. Hopefully not breaking down. Hopefully getting to our destination. But yeah, that's the plan. We're taking the show on the road. Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited for it. It's a big old job. We're up to about part 10 on the motorhome build series so far, but people are enjoying the motorhome build, and we're doing it real life. So it's not like, you know, sometimes people build stuff on YouTube and it's a one-time finished video, start to finish.
Yeah.
Well, we're showing the true journey, and we're showing all of the different bits that we find. So we start a video and say, right, today we're going to do X, Y, Z. And then the motorhome presents us with a load of rot or whatever it might be, and we end up doing that. So it's very real. It's very yeah, it's all very real. Today, as I say, we're leak testing everything, and once it's been leak tested, we can then line the walls. We can think about getting the ceiling back in, and it'll start to look more like somewhere you'd want to hang out. Whereas at the minute, it's essentially a large shed. So yeah, it's good fun and a lot of work.
Now, longest video in the world. I'm actually going to get Geoff buys cars on a skateboard. And by the way, I've got offered an electric skateboard, which I might take now and get Geoff to review it for me. So here goes.
That'd be good fun, that. An electric skateboard, actually, I'd take one of those. I get offered a lot of electric bikes, but I can't be doing with them. But I'll have a skateboard. Now, this is actually, you just noticed this in the caravan.
Yeah.
So a bonus part of the video. This is a 3-wheeled skateboard. So although you get these electric skateboards and you get these skateboards that claim to be like surfing, this is the one. You can never find these for sale anywhere, but they're brilliant. So they've got a caster wheel on the front and then 2 wheels on the back, and that means it's completely self-propelling. So it's very environmentally friendly, because the only fuel it takes is, well, eggs Benedict, you know, that's all it's on. So essentially, once you're up and running, you basically twist your hips and that keeps the board going.
Go on, go for it.
It's hard for me to commentate and do it, so you film and maybe put some real funky music over this, make me look really cool.
Okay, go.
Well, have a go.
I don't think I'll be able to do it.
I can teach you. There we go, that is my skateboard.
Right, Geoff is now going to take us for a little ride in his BMW 7 Series, which is classic. And by the way, we just said we could have a whole episode on BMW changing their grille, because it was an iconic grille and it was lovely, it was fantastic. They modified it slightly about 10-15 years ago, didn't quite sit right, but then it grew on you. This new grille that they've got in the new car, Geoff, what do you think?
Well,
the big...
It's hideous, isn't it? It's so bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look, we'll show you the viewers in a minute. The front end of this car, this is the perfectly proportioned BMW. And when you look at just how classy this looks compared to the new stuff, it's crazy what they've done with the design.
It's not. Show us around it, Geoff.
So this is my I think it's a 1999 BMW 7 Series. So it's a 728. So it has a 2.8 litre 6-cylinder engine, and it came out of an auction, and it was £1,500. Wow. Which is roughly the cost of your tyres.
Yeah.
For the whole car. So it's 150,000 miles, it has a sunroof, it's got full leather, but the best bit is, which you'll see in a minute, it's got the original factory mobile phone, a little flip-up job.
Yuppie.
Very cool. So let me show you the front end, because look at that, that is a fine looking car, nice small grille, narrow lights, just lovely proportions. So I want to show you today what you can get if you take a risk with a cheap £1,500 car. We're going to go for a little run in it, and I'll see what you think.
Right, so we're actually, because my video is incredibly long at the moment, right, we've filmed an entire journey in this car with this mobile phone here as well, like this little mobile phone. And Geoff's driven this car, told you all about it if you want to see it. It was in James Bond as well. So head over to his channel, you'll see an entire, it's about a 20-minute journey, isn't it?
What I'll do is you let me know when this video goes out, and I'll put mine out next.
Okay.
So they can watch yours, and then they can watch, because there's some good chat in that video.
There is some good chat.
And it follows on from what we've discussed here.
It does, and if I'd have added that in this, it would have been an epic movie. So
exactly. So when you've got to the end of Lee's video and you've clicked like and subscribe and you click the bell end for notifications, go over to my channel and then you can watch the chat.
Watch the chat. There we go. I'm going to end this video here because it's the longest video in the world. So if you want to see Geoff Buys Cars' journey with his motorhome, actually making it and building it and renovating it, and then also his journey across Europe in the motorhome, because you're going to document all that.
That'll all be on the channel, yeah.
Then head over and subscribe to Geoff Buys Cars. Link will be on the end, down below, up there, and
in the middle.
Everywhere. So we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.